Great morning, Great Valley, and happy Labor Day. Today is our second ever episode of Great Morning, Great Valley for the school year, and we've got some awesome stuff planned out for you guys today. Thank you, Bonnie, for the awesome show open. And next up, here's a message from Congresswoman Chrissy Houlihan. Let's get to it.
Hi everyone, my name is Chrissy and I represent us down in Washington, D.C. in Congress. And I'm here to tell you about an exciting opportunity, which is the Congressional App Challenge. The Congressional App Challenge was launched in 2015 by the House of Representatives and the Internet Education Foundation to make sure that we all appreciate something that I find near and dear to my heart as an engineer, an appreciation for computer science and STEM. So here's the challenge. You're being asked to create an app. It's open to both high school and middle school students, and you can use any programming language you'd like. An example would be C or C++, JavaScript, Python, Ruby, block code, etc. Any platform is allowed as well, so PC, web, tablet, robot, mobile, etc. if you'd like to create your original app on any of those things. There are no limits on the theme or the topic. The winning app gets displayed at the U.S. Capitol building, and it gets featured on our House of Representatives website, house.gov. Plus, and this is the cool part, the winning students are invited to the hashtag House of Code Capitol Hill reception in Washington, D.C. to show off their apps to members of Congress. Registration is now open, and the deadline is October the 19th. So please visit the following website, www.congressionalappchallenge.us. I can't wait to see what you create. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Congresswoman Houlihan. Before we go on to our next video, we do have one announcement. This is a reminder that all students should be using the web-based version of Canvas, not the app. And next up, here's a special video about the Black Plague from Sarah.
So here's the tea, Great Valley. I have a very boring face mask. You see this? This is unacceptable. I can't go out into public to Costco, to grocery shop with this little plain old run-of-the-mill blue mask. And so, in order to be at the complete height of fashion, I'm gonna make a plague doctor mask.
Guys and gals and non-binary pals, it's Sarah.
Welcome to a little segment I'm gonna call Crafting History, where I make crafts and talk about history. And today we're gonna talk about the bubonic plague and also kind of compare it to current events of COVID-19. But first, these are the blueprints for the mask, and you're supposed to like put it together with fabric, but I do not have time here. And so I'm gonna be making it out of paper and then hot gluing it to my mask because we stay safe in this household. Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the parallels between the Black Death and also COVID-19. So obviously let's talk about how the Black Death came to Europe to begin with. So it originated somewhere around Asia and the Middle East, and it started off with fleas that bit rats, and then the rats got on ships and then came to Europe and then spread the plague everywhere. And this took around like 60% of the European population, which is so wild. And this is where we see the first difference between the Black Death and COVID-19, the death toll. So obviously there are people dying from COVID-19. It is very dangerous, but it's definitely not the same percentage as the Black Death in Europe. Nevertheless, there are still people dying, and as a result of that, we see this huge boost in economy, like post-Black Death Europe. Because there were less people to pay rent was lowered, the cost of things was lowered, and also wages were higher. But do we see this reflected in present day with COVID-19? My personal answer would be no. Obviously, there's a lot less death, and so, yeah, no, there's still the same amount of workers, but with the added thing of there aren't as many jobs available because you can no longer work as much, places of work that require you to be there physically. Currently, America is a service-based industry, and a lot of our most wealthy companies are ones that do services online, like Amazon and Facebook. On to like another aspect of COVID, like one of the most effective ways for people to treat COVID was to just stay inside, and it still holds true today. So to the people going out and hanging out with other people without wearing masks, put on a mask, stay inside, please.
Very long, arduous process of painting my bubonic plague mask yellow. I'm pretty happy with it, and so I have Tyler here with me to comment upon my appearance, because obviously any proper any proper medieval person obviously has to get an approval from a man in order to like go out in public. And so I've brought my man here. Hi Tyler. He's not just any man, he's the man's man. And he's here to rate my value on my appearance. I also brought a little plague doctor hat to look extra cute for the boys. Well, okay, no, just for Tyler and the other plague doctors. Tyler, what do you think?
I think it looks pretty good.
And so now that I've got the approval of a man, I'm gonna go look at myself in the mirror. Oh man, I look hot. I look a wonderful 10 out of 10. Like I'm gonna show up to like class in this. Every single class, not any class, like every class. I'm gonna go out shopping like this, Tyler. Like the next time you take me out on a date, this is what I'm gonna look like. Are you ready for this, Tyler? This is the one.
It's a little lopsided.
Don't you?
And yeah, it's fine though.
How much would you pay for my dowry then? Like, based off.
I don't know, like a couple thousand schmeckles. What's the currency of the medieval times?
I don't know, Tyler.
You're the historian here.
I'm not.
You're giving us history. Isn't that the whole point of this?
Tyler, this is a barter system. How many sheep are you going to pay to my father for my hand in marriage? 50. 50?
50.
I can't tell if that's good or bad.
It's a whole entire flock of them.
Yeah, but it's not 2 flocks of sheep, Tyler. I am the most fetching plague doctor in all the world.
But it can support a whole family, though.
But this is 2 families. There's your family and my family.
Yeah, but no, this is going to your family, not mine, isn't it?
I guess so. Yeah, no, you hear it. 50 sheep out of 50, you guys. I'm ready to receive a hefty dowry for marriage in exchange for my father's land when he dies.
Alright, well that's all we have for you today. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the show and everyone who's watching from home. Remember to stay cool, stay connected, and have a great day, Great Valley.